Now, Tom, I have a question for you because you've gotten us, Tom, you've gotten us very riled up online a couple times with a couple of post and delete stuff on Instagram. I don't know if you can see this right now, but as the saying goes, we caught you in 4K. I want to know what these kind of Venom and Spider-Man posts.
You see what that is? That is like little spidey legs hanging outside the mouth of Venom, doesn't it? That's wish fulfillment.
Wish fulfillment. So listen, I do want to ask, has that conversation gone anywhere? Because also we have the Daily Bugle logo that Andy chose to incorporate here from the original Raimi trilogy. I'd love to hear if any of that Spider-Man stuff has gotten into your minds at all.
Of course it's in our minds all the time. Look at the photo. There's little spidey legs hanging out of the teeth of Venom. It's really specific. You know what I mean? It's like a Khabib call out.
Yeah, we wanted to little teasy things, but but this one was always going to kind of not venture too much into that territory because there was so much to unpack in this story, wasn't there? In terms of,
I think you can't do a Venom story without knowing Spider-Man's in the mix. Yeah. He's somewhere, but we all know that there's a big constellation of events, that need to move and operate around in as grown-ups. We have to go, okay, we wait, we wait for those planes to land, and and when they land, we'll see if we can get on one. But until then, we focus on the task in hand, which is Venom 2. But it's always in the back of our minds, when do I get to eat the Spider-Man?
I'm curious, as people are trying to figure out Venom's potential relationship with Spider-Man down the road, do you think that this incarnation of Venom could ever be a Spider-Man villain, or would he have to be retooled to sort of fit into the sort of that Spider-Man world, or could he fit into a Sinister Six?
Well, I mean, all those questions are, ones which we've not purposefully not focused on right now. I mean, I kind of don't want to give any sort of fake hope or false information about things that might be happening in the future. I mean, obviously, at some point, those worlds are going to collide big time. They are. I mean, if we are so lucky as to make more Venom movies, depending on this one. So let's see what happens on this one first. But I do think there's more still to unpack, in the Venomverse before we go there, really.